Let us quote Pope Benedict the XVI meditation, Journey to Easter. It is about the knowledge of the Lord, recognizing the Lord when we confess Him to be our Lord. As a backdrop, we always finish reading the Gospel with the last sentence, "This is the Gospel of the Lord." In this meditation, the Pope sheds light on who is the Lord of the Gospel when we read about Him. Many think that the Church's teaching about Jesus, what the Pope calls Church Dogma, so many think that Church Dogma has obscured the simplicity of the Gospel with an impenetrable mass of philosophical concepts, and so made inaccessible the Jesus of the Bible. The contrary is true. The history of the teaching about Christ, the history of the Christological dogma, as it were, is a process of simplification and concentration. This process has made a clearance at the center. In reality, the Church has responded to the fundamental historical experience of Jesus, which eyewitnesses had made of Him during His life. That's why to call Jesus the Son does not in fact mean to apply to Him the mythical gold of dogma. It corresponds instead in more terse fashion to the centrality of the historical figure of Jesus. In this phrase is concentrated the experience of the you in contrast to people who knew Jesus intimately. The whole Gospel is bringing out those words and actions of Jesus which flowed from His intimate communion of life with the Father, that He, after the fatigues of the day, always went up on a mountain to pray alone. According to the unanimous and incontestable witness of the Gospels, the following thesis can be formulated. The life and person of Jesus centered on His constant communication with the Father. Luke, the evangelist, is the first to underline forcefully this behavior as factual. He demonstrates that the solid results of Jesus' work sprang from the center of His person, and this center was His communion with the Father. And in the Gospel what we read from John chapter 5, 31 to 47, Jesus points to this center, that He knows the Father and draws from His direct encounter